Mitchell stopped at the elevator. You did good. You fought smart. A lot of guys in your situation would have given up or done something stupid. You hired a PI. You hired me. You demanded proof. That took guts. The elevator arrived and we got in. I still couldn't really process what had just happened. 6 months of crushing weight was suddenly gone. Just like that. One DNA test, and it was over. I walked out of the courthouse into bright afternoon sun. My eyes took a second to adjust. My parents were waiting by their car in the parking lot. Mom saw me first. Her face broke into a huge smile. She ran over and wrapped her arms around me. She didn't say anything, just held on tight. I hugged her back. Dad came over and put his hand on my shoulder. I knew it. He kept saying it. I knew it. I knew it. His voice was thick. I knew you were telling the truth. Mom finally let go and wiped her eyes. She was crying but smiling at the same time. Let's go home. Dad drove. I sat in the back seat like I was a kid again. Nobody talked much. Mom kept turning around to look at me like she had to make sure I was really there. When we got to their house, I went straight to my room. My childhood bedroom with the same posters on the walls from high school, the same small bed. I lay down and stared at the ceiling. Tomorrow I could start looking at apartments again. Start rebuilding my savings. Get my life back. When we got to their house, I went straight to my room. My childhood bedroom with the same posters on the walls from high school, the same small bed. I lay down and stared at the ceiling. Tomorrow I could start looking at apartments again. Start rebuilding my savings. Get my life back. Tonight, I just needed to sleep. For the first time in 6 months, I wasn't worried about money or court or everyone thinking I was a deadbeat. I closed my eyes and was out in minutes. The next morning, I got to work early. My supervisor, Rick, pulled me aside before I even clocked in. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? We went into his office. He closed the door and sat on the edge of his desk. I heard what happened. The court thing. His face was serious. I want to apologize for how some of the guys treated you when you first got served. We all assumed the worst, and that wasn't fair. I nodded but didn't say anything. Rick continued. Everyone feels terrible about it. We should have given you the benefit of the doubt. You're a good worker and a good guy. I just wanted you to know that. Thanks. My voice came out rough. I appreciate that. Rick stood up and opened the door. All right, get out there. We've got that commercial job on 5th Street today. I walked out to the truck feeling lighter than I had in months. The other guys on the crew were already loading equipment. A couple of them nodded at me. One guy named Steve came over. Hey man, glad that's over. Sorry we were dicks about it. No problem. We got in the truck and headed to the job site. For the first time since this whole thing started, I felt like maybe things were going to be okay. That evening I got home and my phone rang while I was heating up leftovers. Mitchell Boone calling. I picked up and he got straight to it. The district attorney wanted to meet with me. Rory Carson apparently specialized in fraud cases and was building a reputation